Hello and welcome back to another unboxing slash review. Today we're taking a look at Tomioka as per request of the first person who commented on the Zenitsu video. So we're taking a look at him before Inosuke, as well as I've gone ahead and I changed the lights again. So check this out. Ta-da! We got lights under the table. They're not voice activated. I just thought that would look cool. So there's just that. I don't know if anyone remembers it, but it was basically this big ring light that I bought. Some like cheap one knockoff from China. It's just under the table now. And it makes everything pop that bit more. So hopefully we'll be able to take a look at everything in that much more detail now. I quite like it. And it feels kind of professional too. So, you know, I'm all about that now. Getting my cheap things that look professional and give a better video quality. So anyway, he seems to have some cool effect parts, so I'm all up for that. Let's pull him out of this box and see what we actually got. There is stuff behind here as well. Let's not forget about that. Hoop. So back here we have, dang, this looks cool as heck. It's like a little water effect. I say a giant water effect. Let's, may as well just pull this off. No point in being careful about the back of the box. It's never really gonna see the light of day. Sorry, box. And in you go. There we go. Alright, let's see what we actually got in here now. Let's pull off all this tape. Also, just a heads up, I think this is going to be the last Demon Slayer video because the Nendroids keep friggin' showing up. I'll probably do Inosuke at a later date. I kind of want to check out Kazuma, and someone commented that they wanted to see Kazuma as well. So we're going to do Kazuma. So, alright, I guess we have like the blue water effect over here for when he's like touching his sword to the ground, which I might end up using. Actually, let's pull it out because I think on the other side it's got like a whirlpool effect. Let's see. Here we go. Yep, like calm waters that have just been interrupted. Very cool, so I'll keep that to the side because I'm probably going to use it. But this here is like a little backdrop that you can use. Since I'm going to probably end up using this one here, I won't really use this. I'll pull it out, so I'll keep it in there for now. But it is pretty friggin' massive. It's like the size of the box, so you get a lot of bang for your buck. As for our instructions, oh, there's a lot of pages here. Oh, geez, it just keeps going and going. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, effect parts, the water bits, remove the plastic seal. You can put like that there for like that effect. All the arm bits, the backdrop. Oh, hit the camera. Put that over there. Complete image like that. So he's, actually that does look pretty freaking cool. Like the sword in the water, I don't know which one I want. I really like them both. They're both pretty fantastic if I'm being honest. All right. I'll fix this thing later. Ugh. Let's just pull everything out of here. Once again, we've got tape keeping these things back. Come on, good smile. We know how to pull things out, and I don't think they're moving too far in those boxes. Just skip the tape. Save the environment, and save me time. Come on. You got this, buddy. How big is this tape? Jeez. Okay, it's one side. That's another. And yank it all out. Come on. Oh, jeez. There was more than I was expecting. Why the heck did they use so much tape? Be gone. There we are. Alright. Oh, nope. There's more tape holding everything from in here onto the plastic. Okay, there we go. I gotta stop hitting stuff, but my hands have to pass through like a little gap. Alright, here we go. Big base again, similar to all the other Nendroids from Demon Slayer. And then a ton of arms to hold up all these effect parts, as well as the usual spare neck joint. Keep those aside for now. And here, which we won't pull out right now, we've got the slashing effect for the water. We've got his arms. I really like the pattern on them as well. His Harry. And then his arms covered up. Cool, cool, cool. And then I believe that's, what is that? Is that a broken sword? Or, oh no, I'm assuming actually that's probably the sword that like connects into that. Perfect. All right. Pull off the last bit of tape here as well. Get that out of here. We'll actually get him out now. Oh geez, this box is like super duper sticky now. Okay. Let's have a look at the guy himself, the friendless man. Let's pull out all these little bits of plastic. Hoop, be gone. Get out of here. Easy. And there we have him. His dull dead look in his eyes. But at least he looks cool. Yeah, what's up with your half Harry pattern thing going on? Maybe I'll use that for the thumbnail. Very nice. Although, do you not have built in a sword thing? Did I pull it out? I don't think I did. I guess he doesn't have the hilt built in, I guess. Suppose this is supposed to be it? Here we go. So, I guess by default he just comes with it out of the sheath. Let's see. Just push that all the way in. Or is it the other way? Oh, what? Hold on, what the heck? What the heck happened? There we go. Is it the other way around? No, it's definitely this way. I guess it just doesn't clip all the way in. And then that just slots in here, I suppose. Or was that the other way? Yeah. Huh, that's kind of interesting that they have it out there like that. And I suppose you'd be able to pull that part off as well. But there we go. What he looks like when he's got his sword sheathed. But for now, we'll just pull everything back apart. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, it's got a really tight fit. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing there. But we'll assume I am. Okay. That can go there. Let's get rid of those. And he can hang out over there. Okay, as for faceplates, we have this loud, shouty one. Very expressive. It's got like all the lines in between his eyes. Very nice. Not that we've really seen him get angry in the anime yet. And then this like dumbfounded face, which has that cool effect part that we'll check out a little later. Or we'll check out right now. Here it is. Out you come. The like surprise thing that goes on the side of his head. Nice. Bet anyone who does custom things will love that. Then we have a bent leg here. Also, it's got all the little bits and pieces to keep the holes the same length while you leave them in storage. We've got his crow doing its thing, being angry, being a crow. Caw, caw. Nice detail. And then, of course, his Nichirin. What did yours look like? Yours was just a blue blade, yeah. That does look pretty good. I really... Oh, I need to use something with this sword for sure. Whatever the final pose is, it's gotta be... using this blade. I like how they've kind of got like a fade on all of them as well. Like at the right angle, it just kind of turns into a blackish thing, which is really interesting. The blades are fantastic. Every time I see them, they just like impress me more and more. So I hope to see more of them coming up. Just give me all the Demon Slayer characters. Anyway, that's it for what's in the box, so let's jump on to some poses. Alright, here is the dumbfounded expression. Honestly, the reason I wanted to show this one off was because something seems off about it. So either it's not intuitive enough, I followed the instructions, it said just put it in between hairpiece 1 and 2, around about there, but this doesn't look right. So as you can see, if you look real close, there is actually still a gap in between them. Like the hair bit is not actually connecting it all there. It's just kind of keeping the plastic bit in place, which I don't think it's supposed to look like that. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments down below, but I'm probably going to take a point off for that because I think something went wrong here. I feel like they might have wanted to have like a little gap there, but didn't. But oh well, what can you do? Let's just move on to the next pose. Alright, next up is a quick water slash. I couldn't quite figure out which arm is holding where, so I just kind of put something together to make it hold it up. Do keep in mind though that this thing is a little bit heavy, so it might slip down ever so slightly. Use those effect parts that hold up the bird to prop this guy up if you really want. I'm not sure if it does have any other parts to keep it up, but I'm sure you can make do. But it is really pretty. I'll pull it out for now. So this does use the sword hand that holds stuff, and then the one that's in the separate thing to the main body. This little thing here. So you just slide it in like that and you're good to go. There you go. Sword slash, real nice and quick. And of course, you could probably use this with Tanjiro because it works with him as well, given that his effect is water, or his powers are water, unless you count Hinokami Kagura. And just at the end, there's like a little bit of transparency to it as well, which is really nice. This side makes it look like there's a bubble in there as well. It's just it's a really nice effect part. Nice and simple, but it really conveys the kind of aesthetic of the anime that Ufotable went for, which I'm all about. So yeah, cool part. Let's move on to the final pose. Alright, here is our final pose, and honestly, this one's quite amazing if I do say so myself. So a lot is going into this. So first up, the obvious things, he's standing over the water. He's got his sword dipped in on the side. I thought it was just going straight forward, but it's on the side, so you get to see the kanji that's on it there, if I can get a focus, as well as everything is crazy reflective. So the reason that is there is actually 2 layers to the water here. So there's the top layer that has the blue and the effect and all that, and then underneath is a 2-sided mirror. Hey, look, there I am. So yeah, that's pretty neat. So at first I thought it was like one circle was just the blue underneath, but there's basically blue film on the mirror, and you can use one side. I took off film on both of them to let it shine the light through a little bit. It gives it a nice little effect as well. But when you put it all together, as you can see, the reflection is perfect. And then you just have him looking down, pointed at the tip of his sword, getting ready for whatever that attack was. I can't remember the name of it. It was one of the forms. Maybe it was the 10th form. But there you go. That's really cool looking. I'm sure it'll look great like on a shelf just like this, where you can pretty much see his eyes as well as like the reflection really well. But yeah, it's a fantastic pose. Like honestly, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen Good Smile do, other than maybe like the 2014 Snow Miku. So I'm well impressed with this thing. So yeah, overall, very happy. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for that pose. You put in the hands that point downwards, put in the other hand that will hold the second hand that's holding the sword, and there you go. You get pretty much a good taste of everything. And if you really wanted to, you could probably just slide this thing behind him. Just make use of that full water effect. Me personally though, I do have it at an angle. So rather than, usually I'll have him face like this, but since this thing needs to go so far back, I figured let's just put it at an angle, and it's not like you can see anything anyway as to which direction the base is facing, so this will do the trick. Just got to realign that, and there we go. And yeah, it ended up coming out pretty well, so I'm happy. But as for score-wise, I'm going to take off 1 point for that weird effect part that goes on the side of his head. I have no idea what's up with that. It doesn't seem to work. So we're going to get rid of a point for that. Other than that, everything's fantastic. Oh, also, one thing to note with this pose is take this thing off. The little, like, sword bit that goes in the side. Do read the instructions, because like this one is kind of complicated. For the first time ever, I had to read instructions. So yeah, just take it out from over there, and that way the arm will fit in snugly. So yeah, 1 point for that effect part. Other than that, everything else is fantastic. I think he's a great Nendroid. If you haven't picked him up, I would recommend you get him, because he's a fantastic figure, especially this effect here that he's got going on with the mirror, which I'm a huge fan of and would love to see them do more of if any characters are all about mirrors. But we'll have to see. So overall, Tomioka gets a 9 out of 10. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, you know, all that usual stuff that I ask you guys to do at the end of the video. But yeah, this is going to be a little, we're going to take a little break from Demon Slayer now, just because I want to open up some other things. And yeah, a little update for you folks. The stuff that I ordered ages ago. So this is like when I first started collecting figures and started the channel. So there's like the Shining Saber that I've got, and the Eren Nendroid, which I'm sure everyone's going crazy for now that Attack on Titan's in its final season. Only got a couple episodes left in one chapter of the manga. But yeah, all of that stuff came through, and yeah, thankfully back then it wasn't as popular as it is now, so no one was like jumping at the chance to buy an Eren Nendroid, and there were tons of them all over AmiAmi, so I picked one up. And yeah, now it's finally showed up. We can finish the rest of my fake collection, at least the already released ones, and yeah, so we're probably going to do those things in the next couple of days. But don't worry, if you're really keen on Inosuke and Tanjiro, we'll definitely get back to them eventually. But that's it for me, so I will see you all in the next one. Alright, bye!